everybody, welcome back. Can we have a countdown for the intro credits in the chat room? Go, 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 go! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back live. We're going to be doing some Project Cars 2. We're going to be driving the Radical. It's a radical evening. Why the Radical? Well, it's the best car in Project Cars 2. Let me get the pedal camera. It's fallen over. It fainted in the heat. It's too damn warm. There we go. Pedal camera secured. Yeah, so it's so hot the camera's fainted. It is bloody boiling in here. Hello,
3,
Andy G.
2,
Hello.
1.
Hello, Yannick.
Go.
Get out of here, you bloody bastard.
Oh, okay, thanks for that. Oh no, my trying to get my sim fan on there. Okay, let's launch the game up, get the server up and running, and we can get going with some Radical World Tour. Andy G, Buttons, Kieran Baker, Pete Jarram, Jamie McEwen, Owen Middleton. Everybody's in. All the filthy regs are here. No bike unsubbed. Bike's in the river. Bike fell in the sea. I need to clamp this on a bit more. Okay. We also need to launch Project Cars 2 on the correct screen. You don't want to launch Project Cars 2 on the wrong screen. That'd be absurd. That's the screen that's not even going through the Elgato. Here we go. Move it across. Come on, Windows. You can window away. Clicking the start to stream. Oh, is Yannick? Is Yannick not in the chat? There we go. Okay. This time, it should load on the right screen.
3,
YouTube hates
2,
Yannick.
1.
Double donation by Yannick.
Did you watch F1 today and what did you think of Mac's performance?
I did watch Formula 1. Well, he drove well. It's nice when everyone's cars blows up. It was like one of our online races. It wasn't as good as the Russian football match, though. I mean, how good was that? How ridiculous the refereeing as well. Devo for Spain. It's amazing what you can get when you bribe the referee. We need a bit more friction on this mount here. I might try swapping this over. I've got the Sim Racing Studio fans on the rig. I've put both of them back on. Unfortunately, this clip, it needs tightening more, but it won't go any tighter. Let's get the server up. We are, as I say, we're going to be doing the Radical. You know, you've got to do the Radical. Server's called Gamer Muscle. Oh, not enough words. Gamer Muscle Rad. Password is T. No, just pick children now. That's the way Formula 1's gone. Hey, Yannick. I don't watch football or soccer. Only engines for me. Super GT. Oh, that was on it. It was at that weird Chinese track, wasn't it? I watched the start of it. I was up at like 5 o'clock this morning. It's too warm. Couldn't sleep. Well, we have love for caterham, but we also have love for radical. We have to share the love around. It's just how we roll. That's how the cookie crumbles. Oh. Go away, Yamaha. Hopefully that's not broken anything. Go away. It is. I think my computer's catching on fire due to the heat. Everything's gone a bit mental today. Hello, chili dog. There we go. Can you still hear me? I hope you can hear me clearly. Right, what do I do about this? How can I get this on tighter? Let's get the server up first, so you guys can join. Radical. It's a radical dude. There it is. SR3. That's the way it goes. We'll warm up with we might as well warm up with the Red Bull Ring, since that's where the Formula Uno was at. So we can start off with that. 26 opponents. Okay. Right, get yourselves in the server. Search for Game of Muscle Rad with an exclamation mark. Password's T, obviously. Hey, Wilbo. Or as what's he got? What's his name? He always calls Mercedes. He goes Mercedes, and it drives me mental. He was a driver. Oh, what's his name? Scottish guy. Mercedes. Ah! Stop calling him that. Hey, Gustav. I need to do some cleaning before I can race. I've already done my cleaning. Well, there's two reasons why we're a bit delayed today. Reason one is that I was cleaning. Cleaned up the bunker. It's nice and tidy in here now. It's all organised again. The sort of fortnightly clean has taken place. And reason two, the Russia game was just mental, so I couldn't stop watching it. It started raining, so I felt like I was in England. I'm just going to go and swap this over, unless it's here. It's not here. I just need to go and grab something. Fill up that server, boys. Whilst I get a little clip for the wind fan thingy-bob. Right, hopefully this one grips it a bit better. So much tire blistering. I know. We need to wake everyone up. Just tell them to stop. It's time to get in your sim rigs and start driving. No excuses. Can't use the heat as an excuse. Throttle, throttle, throttle! Oh, the gamer. Thank you, man. Pounder Uno. Thanks for the biscuits, dude. I need to have this Sim Racing Studio fans on to keep warm. I feel like we're not allowed to drive the Radical as much as I'd like to. Everyone seems to complain when it's obviously the best car in the game. So, you know, it's hard being a Radical fan. It's really difficult. Can you bear any more? It's to games. Of course you can. Sim racing. You can't stop sim racing. If you're breathing, you can sim race. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, that's better. Yes. See, what was happening was this... it's like got a GoPro mount on the bottom of it. The one that it comes with... Oh, I don't know which one it is. The one it comes with wasn't tight enough. But I've got other ones that are tighter. Hopefully. That's good. Right. Now... Just give this a quick test. Oh yeah, we got wind. Hey Robert Sadler. I think we're... Oh, that's nice. Hopefully it's not too windy on the microphone. Fingers crossed. Right. Okay. Don't pass wind on the stream. We go. I should have lied. Not everyone loves the Radical as much as me. Should have said we were driving something else, just to bamboozle everyone. Could have called it. Could have called the stream. I don't know what car does everyone love? So probably something rubbish. People have terrible taste. News thing just popped up. Young girl kills after bouncy castle explodes. That's not good, is it? Okay. P cars. Top secret YouTube emoji. Well, let's get some quality going here. Oh, people are coming in. There we go. Takes time. Everyone has to get their steer wheels on the desk. We'll give it a good warm up. There you go. All the filthy regs are getting in there. That's good. Any car that undertakes well. These cars all. The nice thing with the Radical is it just produces good racing. You know. You actually get nice close driving with it. Okay. So, right, Pete, hopefully it helps people get in. Theus van der Grift. You've got like a race driver's name. Nearly ready to join. Just waiting for Verstappen's racecraft to copy into my brain. Drive into everyone. Just have to eat stroke waffles and then you become Verstappen. I'm just drinking milk because it's too warm. Right. I think that's that. That's all good. Fingers crossed this all works. Okay. Sort my TV out. We're ready to start rolling on the first race of tonight's epic Radical World Tour. We can start off. People can join whilst we're in quali. Hello, Andrew McCormick. What are these icons? Icon attack. Hey, Falsario. Hey, Racing OAP. Just keep saying hello to everyone. Hello, 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 Yipty Pop. Dibbity boob. Dibbity bomb. Hey, Elas Overbosch. Hello, Johnny. Hello. 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 Oh, hello. Hello there. Go, go, go. Oh, drift it. Car park drift. Deaf because my volume is on way too high. Let's fix that. Ah, oh, batteries are too low. Swap these batteries over. Give them a wiggle, that'll fix it. There we go. I'm good, James Butler, thank you. I had a good sleep last night. after going outside for the first time in a long time. Why is the road... Have I got snow tyres on this car? That would explain that. I don't want ice tyres. Until the last time we drove this. Do automatic. Thought it was a bit slippy. There we go. We got wheels at work now. Pass is always T. Pass is always T. It's T. It's always T. It is T. It is indeed T. Ah, yes, we've got some nice wind here. Well, I woke up at 5, but it wasn't to go mountain biking. It was to, it was just because I couldn't stay asleep because it was too bloody warm. And then I just did some cleaning. It's tea, Pete. It's tea. Nice and easy. Let's get our first flying lap here. Why am I always so nervous with my wheel? What do you mean? What do you mean by nervous with my wheel? I have the sensitivity set really high. Because I like my cars to drive like fighter jets. If that's what you mean. That's maybe that's what you mean. I don't like turning my steering wheel too much. I'm lazy. Thanks, Pete Jaron. because yeah, I have the sensitivity up high, and what I like to do is counter steer so I can get more throttle on. So when the back starts slipping and you get on the throttle, you counter steer, and the idea is you're balancing the car on the limit by counter steering using the back. So it puts more wear on the tyres, but it allows you to drive corners faster. You'll find that driving simulators like iRacing don't allow this because they're not actually very realistic. But Assetto Corsa lets you do it, and Project Cars 2, though many people are critical of it, lets you do it. Race Room lets you do it. R-Factor 2 lets you do it. But yeah, that's it's called driving on the limit badly, in my case. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing it badly, but I'm trying to do it. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't actually. This is one of the fundamental issues with iRacing physics model, is that in reality, you can actually be sliding on the limit a small amount in most cars, and though it does heat up the tyres and it does add additional wear to tyres, it is actually the fastest way to drive. That is driving on the limit. That is Michael Schumacher, the best way to drive. But yeah, you can't do it in iRacing because the moment you do it, some cars you can't do it. It's not all cars. I don't think you can do it in all cars. Obviously, it doesn't work with front-wheel drive cars. But it's one of the reasons why I don't like iRacing handling model. It penalises you for trying to find that limit and balance it with the throttle and the steering wheel. Aspects of it would depend on car setup, though. Yes, it is. I mean, it's a specific way of driving as well. I mean, I'm sure you could set a car up so that not driving like that gets you pretty fast laps, but thinking in a sort of logical way about how physics works, in theory, you are, by counter steering whilst being on the power, you're allowing more power to go into the forward direction, obviously at the expense of more energy in some ways going into the front tyres because you are counter steering. So, you know, it'll be a case of, is the rear energy enough to counteract the energy that's lost through the front tyres? Any car where it is, and you've got the skill to balance it, will mean that that's the fastest way to drive. And there'll always be like a limited amount of... There'll be a point where it's not beneficial. Normally it's a really small amount of slip. Yeah, that's not true though, Isaac West, because it depends to what extent you're going sideways. As I just explained it. If the counter steering is allowing you to put more energy into the rear to allow more forward momentum, you will go forwards faster at an expense to the front tyres. The front tyres will heat up. So if they heat up too much, it'll go past the equation. Will go past the point where it's useful. As long as they don't heat up or wear too much, then it makes sense. Literally, it's how Michael Schumacher used to drive, and I think many people would say he's one of the fastest drivers. You know, you watch 90s Formula 1, and you can see it in action. I watched a Formula 1 race. Secretly. That's not what I'm talking about, Isaac West. I think a lot of people are confused about this because I think part of it is a lot of driving simulators historically have been absolutely atrocious at allowing to drive using a throttle and balance the steering at the same time and actually drive a car on the limit. Well, you get the point is you would you're balancing it. that's the point. You don't get snap oversteer because you'll be balancing the car. You only do it as much as you need to. It's not like it's not like the throttle's just stuck on and you're going wicked sick opposite lot. The idea is that you're trying not to counter steer really, but there's a very small amount of counter steer that is beneficial because it's within the envelope of the tyre limit. I think a lot of sim racers don't know or don't realise it, and I think, you know, I don't know why. It's a fundamental aspect. You watch pro race drivers drive. Some of them just drive into understeer. Some of them drive in a completely neutral fashion. But literally, the best race drivers in the world, the fundamental crux of it is balancing the car on the limit, which invariably involves essentially getting out on the power to an extent where there's a tiny, tiny bit of correction to hold the car with the tyres on the limit around the most optimal apex for this specific circuit. I think what as I say, iRacing, I don't know if it might not be the case with all the cars in iRacing, but historically it's been really bad at that aspect of driving. So there's loads of people that play iRacing that think, oh, that's how all cars are driven. That's how it works. That's the fastest way. You've got to drive like turn in really nice, smooth, no feel at all. Oh, just turn the wheel once. It's like watch any onboard. Watch any onboard of the best drivers in the world, and they're making all these little tiny micro corrections on the throttle. Obviously, the wheel's being moved as well due to track bumps and things, but fundamentally the drivers are doing really subtle corrections on the throttle to balance the car if they've set it up that way. What if the wheels really start spinning? Well, then you've gone over it too far. You screwed yourself. That's called bad driving. There's plenty of warning before that. How are we not riding my push bike? It's too warm. I'm having a chilled out time today. Let's get some laps in here. Yeah, cooler. You need a groin cooler. Yeah, that's it. As Buttons said, just literally watch. Just watch Michael Schumacher on boards or Senna on boards or any great driver before Formula 1 was about saving tyres all the time. Just watch the onboards. What if you're driving a front-wheel drive? Well, then it doesn't apply. Front-wheel drive, it is about being super, super smooth. It's totally different. Because if you get on the throttle with a front-wheel drive car, if you've gone into the corner at the maximum speed in a front-wheel drive car, for the front end tyre to actually grip, for the car to turn in, then if you add throttle to that, all you're going to do is lose front end grip, and so the car's just going to understeer. There probably is there will be a balance where you might be able to feed on the front end power gently, which is what you do, and so you're trying to maintain, because you've got on the brake in as much as possible, and then you'll have gone onto the accelerator as soon as possible and feed it on so that you don't induce more understeer. But it's a different thing altogether. With an all-wheel drive car, again, it's going to be different again. There's going to be it'll be down to how much grip the fronts have as well as the rears, how the power balance is set up. In some cases, it's probably going to pay to actually be more aggressive with an all-wheel drive car. But it all just comes down to what situation do the tyres have the most, still maintain grip whilst you're applying the most amount of power to the system into the forward direction. So I might not be a good driver, but these are, fortunately, it's very logical for the most part. So kind of, it makes sense. Well, you find with like GT3 driving, it's more kind of with longer racing, it's more of a methodical, drawn out method, because I think in many ways they're conserving the cars. You know, they're still driving within like 0.2 a lap, but it's not like a 90s Formula 1 qualifying situation where, you know, it doesn't matter expending the tyres, or a 90s early 2000s Formula 1 like race situation where it makes sense to push like that. So as I say, there's many aspects to it, but that's the whole concept of a driver pushing versus a driver holding back. No, it's with all cars. It will apply to all vehicles. The envelope is just different. So with a lower downforce car, you would just have to be more. It'd be more gradual, it'd be more subtle, because there'd probably be a tendency for the car to have less bite on the road, so it'll slide around more. But you're still going to be applying very subtle amounts of counter steer to get the absolute most out of it. The point, that's one of the main things of force feedback as well, is that you use it to feel out where is the sort of limit with the tyres, and how can you balance it on that. Give it a little bit of so that's how you know when to turn in and out of corners. You're not following. I mean, if you don't drive by feel, then you are just doing it visually, which is fair enough, but what wheel is he using? I'm not necessarily saying doing full-on counter steer. It's just when the points are when you turn out of a corner. You know, you're making small corrections to allow you to keep your foot on the throttle as much as possible. Got to get in the server. Filling up. 12 minutes left here. That MKK is too fast. He's probably not counter steering. He's probably just driving in a straight line. Don't trust him. My God, it's warm in here. 27.1 degrees. I need a refrigerator on my face. Well, what do you mean it doesn't work that way? It doesn't work that way in many simulators, because the simulators don't have the time models are overly punishing in driving simulators and don't have the slack on the limit. So if anything, it happens more in real life than it does in simulators. I'm not a good driver. I'm slightly above average. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm good sim racing drivers will drive in a more robotic way, because, as I say, driving simulators typically don't have been overly harsh when it comes to driving on the limit and balancing the car. I think so, anyway. Well, I'm not basing it. I'm basing it on, like, you just watch onboards of real-world drivers driving, and you can see the throttle inputs. You can see what they're doing with the steering. Go and load up onboard footage where it shows the accelerator application and the steering wheel input, and you'll see what they're doing when they're absolutely driving on the limit. the fundamental thing is the way tyres work in real life. This is going to sound stupid because I don't understand it fully, but the tyres have like a range of usable grip, and then when they get to the limit, which is the zone where after the limit you've gone over the limit, and the usable grip, they still grip over the limit, but there's a big fall off of grip that can be used in a useful way. But the area on the limit is like a zone that a driver is trying to hold the car in. They're trying to get it so that the car is applying as much rear wheel power in a rear wheel drive car, as much rear wheel power as possible, without having the tyres go over the limit. They're holding it in the limit. Now the limit isn't a single binary. It's not an on-off. It's not a case of I'm on the limit, I'm off the limit, I'm dead. It's a zone. It's very much a zone. Now a tyre with no treads on it, like a slick Formula 1 tyre, has a really abrupt fall off and a very tight zone. A road car tyre has a really wide zone and a relatively less sharp fall off. So if anything, a road car tyre, and they're designed like this on purpose because it means when you've got an idiot driver in a road car is understeering off the road, the car doesn't abruptly go crazy. It does everything in a very mushy, slow way. But the point is, fundamentally, this is what allows a good driver to balance a car on the limit, is because they're trying to hold the car in that zone. When they're absolutely pushing and getting the absolute most out of the tyre, that is what they're doing, and that requires you to not necessarily go opposite lock on the steering, but to say I'm turning left and I've put a bit too much power on the rear, then you turn out of it a little bit, and it's a balance between the steering and the pedal input. That is driving fast. Anyway, enough of that. Oh dear, I'll have an aneurysm. Maybe I should do a video on it. I'll do a video on it, and then some physicist will come in and go, "Oh, you're an idiot, you're totally wrong." And I'll be like, "Oh, okay." Oh, yeah, as Baker said as well, there are different approaches. Some drivers specifically don't like to balance the car, and so they will rely on going into a corner with more, like utilising understeer to take off speed in certain ways. There are different approaches, but I think actually balancing the car on the throttle is fundamentally the fastest way you can drive. Over the course of a hour-long race, plus there's so many other variables that come into play, and this is why I say it really applies to if someone's doing a specific hot lap, or if it's like someone's genuinely absolutely racing on the absolute limit against another opponent, and it doesn't, you know, the tyres can accommodate it. There's lots of variables. He's got to get the muscle skin on him. I'm going to pit and get some fuel here. Right, service full. let's fuel our car up. Let's stop talking about driving on the limit. Project Cars 2 is a little bit sloppy. Hey, Thomas Harvey. I'd say that's. I mean, I really like Project Cars 2. We spent hours playing it. I really enjoy it. But I would say the handling's a little bit sloppy and vague with the cars. A little bit overly mushy. On the mushy scale, it's kind of. Oh, let's not get a penalty. It's more mushy than Race Room. You've got like Project Cars 2 mushiness, then Race Room mushiness, then Assetto Corsa mushiness, and then iRacing mushiness. iRacing being the tightest and Project Cars 2 being the mushiest. Okay, Pete Jam, I start at the beginning. Emily Jones, traffic cones. Hi, Sensu123. I don't play GT Sport. I do have it. I've got a PlayStation 4. I don't really play it. I think it's probably one of the best sims you can get on console due to the way the multiplayer works, and the track's on it quite nicely done. It looks nice. It's fine. You know, it's not obviously it's trying to be more than the. It's not an arcade game in that sense, but it's not. It's a bit vague and a bit. It's very much got its own quirks. But I think if you've only got a PlayStation 4, I think you can get tons of fun out of it. If it was on PC, I'd probably actually play it more, to be honest. Just to do the daily races. But I don't think it is just tyre pressure. I think it's just the fundamental physics of the game. There's just a lot of slack. I think it's the tyre model probably just allows a lot of lateral movement. Maybe the tyre pressures, as you say, do affect that. But even when I've, whatever I've used, because you could say, well, the tyre pressures in the other simulators would affect them. Just on the whole, Project Cars 2 has a lot of give to it. I think part of it's going to be force feedback as well. The force feedback in Project Cars 2 isn't the tightest, and that's using a direct drive wheel. I could set it up to be like absurd, and it still doesn't make it feel anywhere near as tight as ACI racing. Let's say Race Room feels a bit vague in that sense as well. I think. No, it doesn't really matter. You just have to treat each sim as its own thing. As long as it's got, this is what I was saying about Wreckfest. Like people are like, oh, it's not a simulator, and it's like, well, yeah, but it depends where you're defining simulator. But at the end of the day, if the cars generally drive like cars, you just sort of treat it like its own thing with whatever it does. Because you're not going to drive any of the specific cars in real life, or you're probably not. And you're probably not going to use these for specific absolute training. I mean, you might use them to learn a track, and learn racecraft and techniques, so stuff that really does apply in real life. So that they are good for training for real life, and you can learn a lot from them. But nothing is going to replace driving a real car. And they're all going to be. All the simulators are quite different from the reality of driving. So. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm playing them as games, really. They're just sophisticated games. I'm not going to pretend that it's anything close to real-world driving. Well, I have played Beat Saber, yeah, it's awesome. But I need to get the mods and stuff for it. But I need to get a flying lap in here. Too much talking, not enough driving. Right, here we go. Hey Thomas Harvey. You get a flying lap in here. We can get a good one. Currently in 7th. I probably could get a 4th out of this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to concentrate a little bit. Come on! I can get his draft. Free boost. Gained time and then lost it. We're driving this. I can't remember what I was driving this in before. It might have been an Assetto Corsa. It's to take different lines in this. I thought he was in the cloud, but he wasn't. So this is the final lap, so not good enough. Have to make some places in the races. Fourth. That's what I said. Oh dear. I knew it was going to be a fourth. Place position prediction. Tip for T1 in this car. Not 7th, I'm sorry. No, 7th, banned from 7th. I'm absolutely cooked. It is hot in here. 27.4 degrees. This is like the London Underground. Hello, Speedbox, Mr. Bicycle. I still had stabilisers on my bike. No one noticed though. It's all about the stabilisers. Here we go. That MKK first. Terra Azul second. WTR third. We're in fourth. Free Acorn fifth. Rangsy sixth. 1993 in 7th. Let's see what we can do here. It's a 20-minute race, so get some fuel in there. I'm playing it safe because I'm scared. Okay. GSG99. I've been researching racing games, trying to get a start, but which game? Are you looking for like a simulator or like an arcade racer? Because if you're looking for like a driving simulator, also if you're on PC or console, I mean, you might as well download Race Room for free and try it. You can try that out for free. So Google Race Room Racing Experience. But yeah, outside of that, Assetto, Corsa, Project Cars 2 are the sort of the easiest to get going. Dirt Rally's really good. That's on sale at the moment. That's fantastic fun. Yeah, ACC's coming out soon, so... but the thing is, AC is always going to be a big mod platform. I think AC's going to hang around for quite a few years as the sort of go-to mod platform, because ACC probably won't support mods from the start, and even when it does, you know. Oh, here we go. From fourth. Go. Oh, nice. Oh, he's slow. So good having these fans. I hope the wind's not too noisy on the microphone. Whoa, got on the throttle a bit sooner there.
Still on your left. You're all clear. Half length back, what do you like?
Probably should have stayed on the inside.
Still there. 1 length behind.
Don't know why I pulled across there.
1 back. Stop 1, 2 lengths back.
That MKK's too damn fast. Can he hold it for 20 minutes though? The servers, you just joined the server in this. Anyone can join, password is T. Capital letters, but you can't join mid-race. My button's a bit wonky. It's going to be 28 degrees in here soon. I need to watch out my computer doesn't overheat. Kind of close the gap, 1.8 second gap on that NKK. He's bloody speedy. Welcome to the channel, Chris. Thank you for subscribing. No oxygen. GSG99. Thanks for subscribing, dude. Check out the other videos on the channel, GSG. We've got loads of sim racing content reviewing the different driving simulators and driving games. If you're interested in. Also check out Jimmy Broadbent has a YouTube channel, Random Call Sign, the Sim Pit, Sim Racing Paddock. Check out those channels for sim racing stuff. There's a lot of information out there if you're looking to get into it. That MKK is just too bloody fast. Oh. I try and use more of the circuit. How is he get? He's getting like half a second faster each lap. Absolute beast machine. I need to key his tyres. New best lap, I'm happy with that. Oh dear. Try to take that corner faster. I can't believe we weren't penalised for that. I think AC explains with you just take your time. You just start with a slower car. Except with all the driving simulators, just start with a slower car until you get used to it. I think GT3 cars are quite good. I found when I got into driving simulators, it was like GTR2, and I found those cars are super easy. Even with I was playing it with an Xbox controller. You know, they're not too fast, but they're fast enough to not be boring. And people, you know, most people know what a Ferrari is, so it's got that appeal to it. I mean, it's got cars that people know in it. Bloody hell, he's 4.5 seconds. He's doping. Someone strip across the circuit naked in front of that MKK, please. You can cut the last corner more. I'm worried that I'll get a death penalty from King John Whiting if I do. Oh dear, I powered too much there. This is on PC, yeah. Hello Neil Riley, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the chat room. Oh, I just lose grip there. From Mercy 88, well, it's from track to track, isn't it? But you can never work out what where he's gonna be with his binoculars. T300 is good. I mean, I would say the Logitech G29 is a good wheel if you're looking for absolute best bang for buck. You know, cheap but works very well. So I had a G25 for 5 years and it was fantastic. The G29 is basically the same. You get nice pedals with that wheel, whereas the T300, the pedals are crap. So I say nice, but I mean they're good enough pedals on the G29, and you can get a G29 in sales super cheap. The lobby probably is full. Well, it's in the race, so I don't think it displays when it's in race. Pulled off the road by the curbs. Nice one. Good job getting in. 10 minutes to go here. I need that MKK's car to suddenly combust. We see the rest of the cars coming down the hill on the right. You just have to get a practice dragon model. The thing with driving sims and driving in general, like racing games that have depth to them, is it's easy to go faster than what you're capable of driving yourself. So you're better off taking it easy. You've got to get a feel for what the car's doing, and then you know where the limit is. And then you can stay under or on the limit. And then, of course, it's just a case of practice and knowing how to do each circuit. The thing is, lots of people that are good at driving simulators, they've just been playing them for a long time. You can't expect to jump in and suddenly be really good. It's like golf or something like that, you know. If you, it's one of those things where, well, like anything, you put more practice in it, you get better at it. But you know, knowing a certain track, you're probably talking about, for most people, probably about 15 hours of driving a track to be relatively comfortable with the layout. And then you've got each specific car on those tracks, so oh, we've got Terra Azul coming up behind us here. 1.2 second gap. Putting pressure on us. We don't want to get filthy third place. Oh, come on. Push it around. Man, it is hot. At least I'm not wearing a full race suit. Cooking. That's the best thing about sim racing. Just sit in your shorts. Or if you're not streaming, you can just sit driving naked. Hello, Justin, from Canada. Can you send me some poutine in the post? That'd be nice. Well, I have fish and chips for dinner. Don't let the stream stop you. Nicky Fish Market. Oh, it's Nicky Fish Market. 542. 142 pound 345. 141 pound 342. 545 pound. £1 fish. Very, very good. £1 fish. Very, very cheap and very, very good. £1 fish. Hi, Nicky Fish Market. Ah, Nicky Fish Market. £1 fish. Oh, not gonna crash. £1 fish. Hey, oh dear. It's the best song to have come out this decade, or maybe it was last decade. Those of you that don't know, Google £1 fish. Oh, Nicky, you've slowed me down. You £1 fished me to death. Nice one, Thirsty. It's always nice to get free bandwidth. I'm on 50 meg. That's all I get. But I do get 10 meg up, which is nice. Oh, it's the back marker. Thought it was that MKK making a rare mistake. Someone put oil on the track in front of that MKK, please. It's too goddamn fast. Thanks, Kieran. Really good, really nice story there. I'm sure that'll have novels written about it. Oh no. We're in trouble now. We've got Terra Azul. He's in our draft. Oh dear. 4 minutes left. That MKK is asking for a titwinkle. Oh no, Terra Azul's going to be up my snout. Oh, bamboozled by a back marker there.
Half length behind. 2 lengths behind.
Oh dear. 0.3 seconds. We've got 2 laps left here. Tyres a bit slidey.
Half length back. Still there, he's looking.
Be a bit defensive there.
2 lengths behind. Still there.
Oh, come on. Advertising board does not help.
Half length back. What's your
Stay on the inside.
Still there. Still there. On the left side.
Oh, he's got past us.
Watch right, you've got a car right. Still there. Still there.
Oh, I've had to pull out of that. Awesome side-by-side driving here.
Clear.
This is why this Radical is amazing. Try and get back in his draft. Oh, he's lagging a little bit. See if we can get a good run off this. This is the last lap here. Try and get a pass in. Oh, someone just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, dude.
Left side.
Locked up a little bit there.
Clear now.
He brakes earlier than me. Oh, come on. Oh no! Charlie whitened. I thought I'd try and push a wide line through there. Oh, nice driving. Nice driving. That's good fun. That MKK, you're doping. Can't compete with your doping ways. Oh, that was really good fun. Enjoyed that. This car's broken. I'm enjoying it. It's broken in a good way. Dom GTR. Every single race Dom GTR runs out of fuel. It's like he's on a super economy drive. Dom GTR's in the driving for Team Economy. Team Greenpeace. We don't always have the right amount of fuel, but we save energy, and that's all that matters at Dom GTR's race team. Winkle winkle little car. How far off the track you are. Hey, Farlink account. Yeah, we got this will be good. Next race, and we're going to Spa next. Poor brain. Well, you know, at least you didn't get smashed off the circuit. Burn the food. Oh no. Oh, I've just turned his dinner into carbon. Sorry, Doc Puppy. Hopefully it was worth it. It's bloody... I'm going to be burnt in a minute. It's literally... It's 27.7 degrees in here. Hello, MB Sneaky. Welcome to the channel. Bloody hell. That... If I didn't have these fans on my rig, I'd be dying. Let's turn the temperature up. 27.7. This is the hottest it's ever been in here. Must be hot outside. That MKK won. Terrazzo second, cheated. Obviously, that MKK, Terrazzo both cheated. They're both doped. They put nitrous oxide in their cars. That's the only explanation. We came third. That's your top three. Ragsy fourth. Oil fifth. Free Acorn sixth. Butler seventh. Nudes eighth. Johnny Boy ninth. Stillbirch 10th. Who's in 11th? Let's have a look here. MB Sneak in 11th. Natto 12th. Hamstern 13th. Stanner Superior 14th. Zav 15th. Caroline's 16th. Dom GTR 17th. Bada Dom in 18th. Blue Asterisk. Blue Asterisk in 19th. Paul the Piper 20th. Shep354 21st. And TVG 1993 22nd. Well done, guys. Good driving there. Thought you were in a first world country. Yeah, there's no point having aircon here. I've got a there's an air unit up there, and I've got a dehumidifier behind me, and I've got a fan as well. But oh my god, it is hot. This is we're even hotter now. I might have to restart the server and turn my graphics card down because I'm worried it's going to start overheating. It's getting a bit warm in here. Oh, it's hot in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to restart the server so I can change the graphics settings. So you'll have to... Good luck for those of you getting back in. Sorry about this. I have to turn the grass down, I think. Where's the grass thing? Oh, detailed grass. Here we go. I've already got it down. Let's turn it off. Okay. Okay. I should... I've got 1080 Ti, but I was noticing some stutter. Because there's no... Obviously, if it's 30 degrees in here, it's blowing 30 degrees air at the computer to cool it down, so... It's not going to make much difference. Jimmy McEwen. pack it up later. Okay. I don't know. We can set the minimum rating up a little bit. Well, it was all right at the front, but I guess I wasn't near anyone. My grass is ass. Okay, let's make a new server here. Where are you? Create online event. Yeah, we'll put the rating on. What shall I put it on? I'll put it on E and we'll see how many people get in. We'll see how that goes. If we struggle to fill it up, then we'll put on something else. Silverstone next, I think. No, not Silverstone. Spa. Francorchamps. It's like a Spa. Looks like a pigeon that's been run over by a lorry. Ah! Weirdly, near when I was out on my bike yesterday, when I was by the river, and bloody seagulls eating pigeons, just like ripping them up. I mean, I know seagulls can be pretty violent, but you don't typically see seagulls 3 times. Sorry, it wasn't just a one-off. 3 seagulls on separate places ripping apart pigeons and eating them. I think the zombie apocalypse is going to be seagulls. It's happened. The seagulls are coming to get a zombie seagull attack. It's always that's the truth. Yeah, well, I went to the beach 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the seagulls stole a chip out of my fork. I was eating it, and a seagull came in. I don't trust them anymore. I didn't used to have a fear of them, but I do now. Okay, let's start this server back up. I'm gonna start the quali. Oh, what I'll do is let's have that. Quali can be on. Oh, did I name it? Oh no, I need to rename it. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I knew I forgot something. Password is T. There it is. Qualifying. We need to set the time earlier so we can enjoy some nighttime racing. Right. Oh. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to get some drink. Pop to the loo. Good luck getting in the server, guys. Okay. Off we go, yeah? Good luck. Sorry, that MKK. I've got a chance to win now. You might be able to get back in there, that MKK, because quality's 30 minutes, so someone might leave. Euryditus is training birds to attack people. Run the game windowed, Jamie McEwen. Full screen windowed. There's a command you can put in when you launch the game, and that stops it doing bugging out stuff. I feel malnourished. There you go, Neil Riley, pro tip. Hey Antoine Jacket, are you going to join us? The potato arrives. Hey Fez Fox, are you coming in as well? Got all the regs that are turning up. Too hot? Excuses. Excuses. Dom GTR, it's the best car in the game. Just because you can't drive it to the maximum. This is not acceptable. He can't take the... He's not radical. That's what it is. Only a few people are truly radical enough to drive the radical. You have to be born with the radical. Dom GTR has a fuel problem in every single car that he drives now, in every sim. I'm going to buy Dom GTR a little trailer to put in the game. Put behind his car, a little fuel tank. A little fuel truck can follow him around the circuit. Could be in the next Project Cars 2 update. Just to warn everybody, never go on a boat trip with Dom GTR, because you'll get halfway across the Atlantic and they'll be like, "Ah, guys, I'm sorry, but we've run out of fuel. We've run out of fuel," and you'll be stuck, and everyone will die a painful death in the middle of the Atlantic due to Dom GTR trying to save a couple of pounds on diesel. Also, don't ever get in a plane with him. That's probably even worse. Man, helicopter's probably the worst thing to get in with Dom GTR. Instant death. And what they do with planes and helicopters, they do check the fuel very carefully, though. And there's more obvious warnings in the cockpit, so maybe it would. He's phone a plane and think, yeah. Were you in charge of fueling it? As long as you're good at driving, you'd be fine at flying. I'm sure you're good at anything you do. The one thing you're not good at doing is picking the right fuel levels. Exactly. As long as someone else is in charge of the fuel, I feel perfectly safe. Any other situation involving fuel calculations, thank God you weren't around during the Apollo moon landings. Oh, we've got you to the moon, but I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to leave you there. We didn't quite give you enough fuel for the burn back home. Whoops. At least you'll be preserved permanently on the surface of the moon. Think of it as a bonus. Free funeral service. Whoa! Come on, Radical. I've turned the grass off, so now it looks like it's all been mowed rather nicely. I've turned Project Cars 2 into a golf simulator. Track looks nice at night. Whoa! Impromptu drift. Nice slide. Yes, we all know about auto rotations. Doesn't help if you're auto rotating into the ocean, though, does it? I mean, I'd rather die instantaneously of the helicopter plummeting straight into the floor than to auto-rotate nice and calmly into the ocean, only to be eaten by sharks slowly. You know. I've been a bit cheeky, sorry. Cheeky muscle. Oh, I'll let him get my draft and then I'll pull over. I don't know how many litres we need for this race. Swim up from the bottom of the... Oh yeah, like the James Bond ones, that tiny little tank that seemingly lasts for 2 hours. If you're in a helicopter crash over the Atlantic, you just need to make sure you're in the helicopter with a fat person. What is going on there? And then you can use the fat person as a life raft, and if you run out of food you can just start eating them. Dual use. Hey there, 99 Freed. We are drifting. Nice and easy. I don't think I'd want to be stuck on a raft in the Atlantic. I don't know if I'd. I mean, you have to pull your tooth out and turn it into a hook, and then make like a fishing rope out of your clothing, and then eat fish as you float around for a year until someone finds you. Don't know if I can be bothered with that. If there's a sim rig on the raft with a good internet connection, that's not too bad. Do that. Keep yourselves entertained. I mean, the raw fish would be a downer, but at least we'd have something to do. It's the boredom that would get to me, not the starvation, dehydration, and exposure. No, just the boredom. No, I wouldn't die first. I'd drink the fish blood and the turtle blood, and then vomit, and then collect the vomit and eat that. I would catch rainwater by making a big sheet above me to collect rain and dew in the morning. I'd also have one of those little pump things to desalinate the water. I would use a magnifying glass to boil small amounts of seawater and then collect the condensation. It'll as long as I've got the sim rig, we're all sorted. But without the sim rig, we're dead. Seesawing all over the place here. Like a hyperactive toddler driving this. Calm things down a bit. I'm amazed those bollards are still standing. Oh, come on. What's that about? Track cutting seems a bit bonkers on this circuit. Yeah, and then as Pete's saying, Dragon Model, you know, in many ways it's good being bad, because if you're the best at sim racing, there's no one to ever race against, so you just end up driving at the front by yourself. This is one of the problems I have. You know, it gets lonely winning every race, so you're better off being at the bottom, because you're more likely to get good racing with people. Oh my god. Come on, radical boy. Well, Dirt 4 might as well be fishing simulator. Get yourself on Dirt Rally, that's where it's at. Richard Burns Rally and Dirt Rally. Dirt 4 was just a mistake by Codemasters. Dirt 4 should have been aborted before it was birthed. Dirt 4 is an anomaly. Dirt 4 is like one of those chest-popping aliens from the Aliens movies. Really, really, you just want to set fire to it before it does any harm. Seventh's a good place to come. If you do 7th or better, then you basically... 7th is first, effectively. So you have to think of it in terms of first, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. You know. As long as you're getting 7th, you're having a good time. You can come 7th, have a cup of tea, and you've had a good day. And you've not drawn too much attention to yourself. So it's not egotistical or anything. You know. That curbing's a bit slippy. Dirt 4 was Codemasters going, guys, we've done an amazing job with Dirt Rally. How can we make a mess of it? I know. We'll ditch everything good from Dirt Rally, and we'll focus on the Rallycross, and then we'll put a half-assed track generator in because that'll make up for not having real-world locations for sure. People won't get bored of the same 4 tiles repeating over and over again, and a terrible code driver. We'll also change the physics for no apparent reason, and. Yeah, that'll do. Let's set it as another full retail game. Oh, we'll also take virtual reality out of it, despite the previous game doing that very well. Oh, yeah, good job, guys. Good job. Let's get to market with it. Fantastic. Oh, no one wants it. Oh, I wonder why that is. Must be because no one wants rally games. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Must be. Dirt Rally was just a fluke. It wasn't to do with it being well designed and actually... feeling as if it's a project that had a bit of love put into it, as opposed to every other Codemasters game that feels like a chore that the developers are trying to just get out the door finished. Just, you know. Tales of Dirt 4. Well, let's see if they make another one. Maybe they'll do Dirt Rally 2 and redeem themselves. I'm not optimistic, but maybe. Maybe Codemasters still have something in them. Some pride in the art of video game making. Hey JF Richard. Yeah, no, in theory, what was funny is that they promoted it as if they'd cracked it, as if they'd actually put a lot into it. And in theory, if they'd done like if they'd done like say 10, 15 times more tiles than they actually had in it, in theory it could have been really good. Also, if they'd the tiled auto-gen track mode could have been a really fun specific multiplayer mode. Even if it was, and even if they'd just gone, okay, well, let's just do that as, just do it as a British terrain, but we'll do a really good job of it. We'll do lots of different tiles, and we'll do them as England. And as a multiplayer mode, that could have been absolutely fantastic. But they just did everything in Dirt 4 is half-arsed. It's like, it's got that like off-road mode in it with like the like the barge type vehicles. But it's like, well, you're not really playing the game for that, and there's not enough tracks in it. It would have made much more sense with Dirt 4 for them to go, okay, let's just really do a proper solid rallycross game, and let's do arena racing, really solid arena racing, because that's way more fun in terms of it working for both a casual audience and the sort of sim audience will still enjoy playing an arena-based racing game. And there hasn't been a very good arena-based racing game for a while, apart from Wreckfest, which hadn't come out yet, obviously, properly. It would have made much more sense for them to just focus on that, and then at a later date do an actual rally game. It just didn't make any sense. I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, V Rally's it's gonna be like, I think it's proper arcade game. Not that that's the problem, but yeah, gravel is pretty bad as well. It seems that we're just really fortunate that we've got these sim developers making really good driving simulators. I think that's still going to come out, Pete. I think it's still been worked on. Oh, trying to get the speed round here. Tricky Bicky corners. Oh, I lost a lot of speed through that. Such a hard corner to get speed through. Still in 5th place here. I don't know how they're getting another second. I think the reason they do 3 or 4 games is to hedge their bets. So if one's a flop, they've got others as backup. Also, it's to minimise downtime of staff. because if you're just doing a single game, it's very likely that you have periods of time with that specific game where you'll have a developer, someone working on the title, one of the developers in the studio, sat there twiddling their thumbs. So it's not the most efficient way of doing things. So by having a couple of titles there, you can pretty much always guarantee that you've got the art team always working, or the programmer's always working. You know, everyone is always working. I don't know. I normally stream for 4+ hours, so give you a good idea. Right, come on. Got to improve the lap times here. Oh. Bit of a tap there. Right, here we go. Oh, just trying to get more speed out of that first corner, but not happening. Yeah, the Russia match was well good today. How did you join the session? Well, you just search for the server. It's normally Game of Muscle, and then the password is T in capital letters. Anyone can join. Oh, just did a lift there. Seems to be a lot better. I was braking before, but lifting and relying on the downforce seemed to help. Oh my god. Curbing destabilised me. Oh, we didn't get cashiered though. Annoyingly, I don't have enough fuel for another lap. Well, it's a big improvement though. No, stop typing in capital letters, dude. You're sort of shouting. It's like we've got a megaphone. We're radical in it tonight. It's all about the radical. Why is race so dark? This is just quali. My bad, Dad. Oh dear. Pink megaphone. What was that? Oh, it was a fly in real life. I thought it was in the game then. It's time for a cookie. Today's biscuits are brought to you by the soft-baked triple chocolate cookies from Lidl. You and Dom GTR should share fuel loads. Like how Jets refuel mid-air. I'll get one of those little pipe things coming out of the back of my car and he can line his up. Yeah, I can share the setup. Let's share the setup. Oh, which setup am I using? Street waffle. Street waffle 11 litres, okay. Share the setup to everyone. Now you don't have an excuse. If you don't beat me and you've got this setup, then you know, it just shows that you don't have the talent. You just search for the server. Basically, Baker, if I walk up the stairs, I can have a box of biscuits. That's how it works. How many laps do we need for the race? Thanks, Pete. Rip. I think 35 litres is more than enough. We look at the race times. Well, clearly, 2-minute lap. I'm gonna play it safe with 35 because I don't trust. I don't trust it. Need more snacks. Ah. What's this, guys? Oh, it's rice cakes with yogurt on them. Gotta keep ourselves going. No, there's no ping limit. Maybe maybe I need to eat the pigeons like the seagulls. As the server's probably full, so you probably can't see it. Right. Hey, nibble the mum. Only subs can join. Anyone can join. Good tactic, though. Here we go. Let's see the results with quali here. Well, that MKK needs a server ban. Should we kick him? Free Alcon second. VP Isaac third. Corveri fourth. Tipping Beard fifth. TVG D993 sixth. And we're in seventh, of course. The server's full. You can't join when the server's full. Spam me. Okay. We're ready. It's like a bloody sauna in here. Who's going to win this one? I'm not very good at Spa. I'm just going to start practicing and not worry about all the setups. Yep, that's probably a good idea, Dragon Model. I would only worry about setup under 2 conditions. Condition 1, the default setup is totally nonsense, which does happen with certain cars and certain sims. And condition 2, once you've got within like 3 seconds of track pace, 4 seconds of track pace, then you might benefit from setups. Okay. Here we go. Free acorns going in deep. That MKK needs to get some Vaseline on his exhaust pipe. He's going to get a radical up his exhaust in a minute. That's alright, Dragon Mudlet. Here we go. Hybrid power. Ginormous disc brakes. Beautiful vehicle. Survive T1. Wow, this looks gorgeous. Look at that lighting. Oh my god. Oh dear. Someone's dead. Cold tyres are cold. Although it says they've got the green. He forgot to ready up. Oh, it happens, you know. Team trains for the race. Ships the car all the way across the sea. Pays for all the air freight. Whole team's ready in the paddock. And the driver forgets to ready up. Easy to happen. Bit of drifting going on up front there. Dead. Well, he touched the curb on the inside there. They've put a Assetto Corsa death curbing on there. Two deads. Two self-tip winkles. That MKK's in 3rd place. Try and get with his front gaggle. 2-second gap. See if we can bring it, chicken wing it. Got a car coming up behind us. Smiler. Do I ever use a shifter? What do you mean? This is a sequential car. Sensu 123. I do use H pattern, yeah, for H pattern cars. This is a sequential vehicle. Using flappy paddles. H pattern. Manual. It's a bit slow through there. Thought I'd just drift it. Look at them battling away. That MKK-M3 arch on. Smashing away at each other's bumpers. Oh, he's gone wide there. He's going to go up the outside of him. Oh, they're going to come together, surely. Keep battling away, guys. They're absolutely hammering away at each other. Soon, the smile is going to be hammering away at me. Oh, a bit of off-road up front. Without the draft, I don't know if we can get any closer. So maybe they'll drive into each other. That's the dream. I stopped it, Winkle required. Why is there no point driving at the back of the back of the pack, filing an account? Just got to get your practice in. There you go, you get a free winkling. Buy one winkle, get a second winkle for free. I mean, I'm getting faster, but I'm not getting fast enough to catch up with you speedy boys. Hey, BRT. Hope you're doing well. Hope your flat's not burning down from the high temperatures. Oh, Charlie. Oh, it goes away by itself. Hitler Whiting is drunk as usual. Ding! What? Smiley's going to be trying to put a frowner on us.
One length behind. Two lengths behind.
Oh, no, he's right on us.
Half length back. What's your line?
Holding on. 10 minutes left. How much force feedback do I have on my wheel? Oh, look at the battling up front. You can just see with the horizon. I have about 6 Newton meters, about 2 or 3 times as strong as the TSPC Racer. So about 6 times stronger than a T300. About 10-15 times stronger than a G29.
One length behind.
That makes sense. Nothing crazy though.
Two lengths back.
You can obviously set up a direct drive wheel to be mental. Not in Project Cars 2, Vincent, but maybe with GT Sport. Oh, he's going to be looking for the pass on these following corners. Be able to draft us here. Hey, John W. Let's watch out. He's going to go for the winkle into the bus stop. Defend on the right here.
One length back. Still there.
Sneezing does not help you.
Still one length back.
Hit the brake point there.
2 lengths behind.
Yeah, as long as people drive cleanly, it doesn't really matter how good people are.
One length behind.
If people drive clean, then they can drive with any skill level. That's one of the nice things with sim racing. But if people don't brake at all or drive above their skill level, then it ruins it for everyone. Oh, we've got a bit more pace there. Oh no, JF Richard, what are you doing? I don't mind. I like the skip barber in iRacing. I just like having a go at iRacing. Given that it's like an exclusive club thing, I think it deserves to get a bit of ribbing. You know, they charge their fee, they can take a bit of abuse. My ears are sweating, it's so warm. Well, I'm getting better at the track. This is one of the nice things of doing slightly longer races. Well, I mean, obviously this isn't a long race, but you know what I mean. Having a longish quali and then a longish, rather than super sprint race. Many people say 20 minutes is a super sprint race, but you know what I mean. It means you get more chance to actually practice different lines and things and get into a bit of a rhythm. So I'm really slow through that corner. It's costing me. Dave syndrome? What's Dave syndrome?
One length behind. Not one, 2 lengths back. Still there.
Yeah, I found that
2 lengths behind.
the nice thing of driving in a race is you have faster drivers that you're trying to keep up with, so as long as you don't crash, it encourages you to try new things and you see what lines they're taking. And then I personally find the pressure helps me concentrate more. If I'm just driving on my own, I don't feel any pressure, and so I find it hard to focus. Heat-induced psychosis. Ah, well that's it. Oh, heat-induced psychosis. Don't just mean heat stroke.
2 lengths back.
Isn't that just called getting too warm? It's hardly a syndrome. Oh, you've got Bob syndrome. What's that? Oh, when you put your head in a microwave and turn it on, your brain starts to cook. It's Bob syndrome, named after Sir Bob of McFlibbleton, who put his head in a microwave for no apparent reason at all. It's very similar to microwaving head syndrome. Almost identical, some would say. More slip than a children's slip and slide at the moment. Well, we get a fast lap time here. Unfortunately, we've got Judith behind us, looking to pass us.
Half length behind. 1 length back. Still there.
Not having any of that. As the fuel goes down, my lap times go up. That's nice. Hey, Dusty. Oh, free Acorn as a... Free Archon as a 1 second penalty. Naughty Archon. Off to the head teacher's room. Oh, he's lost it behind us. There's a traffic cone. What? Oh, no. Mr. Archon. His car's blown up. I know, it's Mr. Smiler. Mr. Archon's slowed down a bit as well. We might have one more lap here. I've somehow managed to find additional time as we're gradually brushing up our cornering techniques. And the fuel goes down. We did overfuel a bit much. Archon choking the podium away, hey Wabbit. Emily Jones! Hi guys! I'm Emily Jones. Got my traffic cones here. I'm going to put them all over the track. Do you know why? Because I love traffic cones. Since 1342 I've been building and buying and selling traffic cones. That's why they call me Lord Emily Jones of traffic cones. Do you need a traffic cone for your place of work? Call
3, 2,
Johnny
1,
McTroll
go.
syndrome.
Bob syndrome is very serious affliction. How dare you make fun of Bobs? Bobs for the win. Everyone needs more Bobs.
Oh no. Thank you, Charlie McBob syndrome. Charlie McTroll syndrome. Whoever that was, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate the support. Back to Emily Jones. Since 1832, Emily Jones selling traffic cones. Do you need a traffic cone for your place of work? Call 0942346 Emily Jones. We will deliver traffic cones next day to your office. Don't have an office, don't worry, because we do next day private deliveries using UPS, DHL and even Royal Mail. 0800 461 private deliveries, Emily Jones. How much do our traffic cones cost, you might be asking? Well, only $4.99 per cone. But wait, if you buy 3 traffic cones today, you'll get this second one for free. So you bought 3, the second one's for free, and the first one cost the normal price. You might be confused, so are we. But that's because we sell traffic cones. Emily Jones's traffic cones, putting them on the tracks. Emily Jones's traffic cones, putting them on the road. Emily Jones's traffic cones, we like traffic cones. That was the message from Emily Jones. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Really nice that we managed to get that sponsorship with Emily Jones's traffic cones. I'm really glad we worked that out. Really nice to have such prestigious sponsors with the channel. Some of you guys don't know Emily Jones. Very famous. What just happened? I'm amazed that some people don't know about our sponsorship. We've been working with Emily Jones for years. Traffic scones. Hey Sammy Verter. Well, that was a hardly a fourth. Sammy Verter. I can't read your name. Vortanima. I'm hungry now. I want a traffic scone. That's something we need to make. Good driving there, guys. Oh, the temperature's gone up even higher in the bunker. We're almost at 28 degrees here. Bloody hell. It's a perfectly normal Finnish name. Unfortunately, being an English peasant, I can't read names that have more than 4 letters, so I'm sorry. He's lost 2 stone. Well, I'm happy with 4th place. It's not first. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Sometimes you've got to be happy with where you place. Dandy, are you racing? No, not Rapuna Park next. I think we might need to go to Brands Hatch. VPR's it. That NKK. 3 Archon. Well done, guys. Smiler 5th. Raging Beard 6th. TVGDD 1993 7th. Wilbo in black and white 8th. Merlin in his Merlin powered sports car 9th. Shep 354 in, I don't know what that is, 10th place. In 11th place we've got Calvary. In 12th place we've got Ragsy. In 13th we've got Zav. In 14th we've got Sir Henry Race-A-Lot. He's obviously not racing enough because he's in 14th. Disappointed, Sir Henry. What are you playing at? I forgive you. He's in Germany. He's probably upset about the World Cup results. Casca in 15th. RS Turbo thinks he's playing Dirt Rally 3 for some reason. Natto in 17th. 18th we've got Martin, who's still playing Portal 2 despite it being out for quite a long time now. Badabobadabom in 19th. Hamstern in 20th. Mr. Tumulty with the green racing helmet in 21st. And in 22nd, a Camelid. Apaka the alpaca. Not bad considering he has 4 hooves. At least he managed to get around the circuit and do a few laps there. What are we doing next? Oh yes, maybe Brands Hatch. Oh, I could do something else. We're racing every track in this. We could do Daytona Road. Daytona, let's go away. Where are it? What's the other oval circuit with infield? Indy Road's a lot better, isn't it? Oh, this could be fun. Texas Motor Speedway road course. Don't think we've ever done this. That's not the real one, P8 M3. That's the fake Emily Jones. Let's give this a go. Reduce the quality. This is going to be good. This is going to be fantastic. We'll do another retro stream at some point, yeah. I don't think I've ever driven this track. Well, Mr. Pete, that's why we play all the simulators. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but it is the 1st of the 7th, 2018. The first day of the month. Pinch and a punch. we go. Fuel load. It's the start of the end of the year. It's the beginning of the end. It's always the beginning of the end until it actually finishes. I don't know where we are. Who am I? What's going on? Pretty much. It has to be, doesn't it? Oh, it's nice clean circuit. I don't think I've ever been to this track. Oh my god, that's a bit tight. What? Traffic cones by Emily Jones. Ah, this doesn't seem like a good circuit. Where are we turning? Okay. Okay. I always just use the same setup, yeah. I just picked it. I thought I'd never driven this track. Someone said drive something we've never driven before. Stop complaining.
3,
Oh!
2, 1.
Emily Jones!
Go.
I am deeply offended. My cones are the best cones. You lack respect for the LGBTQ+ community and therefore you are a butterfly. You must buy 100 cone from emilyjonescone.com immediately.
Oh.
My Adam's apple is a birth defect.
Oh my
Buy
god.
my cones.
Come on, guys. Dear. Thanks for the donation. What is this layout? I don't know what's going on. It's only like a right and a left. But it's a bit abrupt. Oh no. Hello. Is this badly? I think this track's just a bad track, but we're only on it for a short race, so it's not the end of the world. Americans are only good at designing circuits that are circular. Saying that, Red America's good, Virginia International Raceway is good, the Goodness Egg is good, but their oval tracks are terrible. First Monster Ultra. What are they going to call the next drink that they put out? Monster Super Duper. Super Duper Ultra Power. What's that? No, missed the brake pointer. Where are we going? There's no traffic cones. Oh, come on. It's not immediately obvious where the brake points are here. Mid-Ohio? Right, yeah, Mid-Ohio is good. I like that circuit as well. Okay, look, America does have some good tracks, right? but they also make oval circuits, so I can't really forgive them. Oh, come on. Bit of an awkward one, this. Oh, traffic going disaster. Oh, there it goes. More cones on this circuit than tarmac. Oh, murder, sorry. Sorry for the titwinkle there. Oh my god. Oh, cashier number 4, please. No, cashier's asleep. Come on. Go, 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 go. Off-road there. Half a second up, come on. Oh! It's an improvement. Oh, back into 4th. How is he so... How is the guy in first? Oh, a bit of a drift there. How is he a second up? Yeah, we're doing everything now. Brands Hatch will seem like a perfect track to drive on. Dandy Highwayman. Stop complaining. I'm on the podium. It's all that matters. Your complaints are invalid. We're roveling. Whoa! Shortcut. Anytime someone complains, we're going on a roval as punishment. Oh, sorry, I forgot the corner was coming. I forgot there was a corner. May have forgot there was a corner there. Well, I feel like I'm doing okay. How's everyone else doing on here? Let's have a look. VP Isaac's smashing it. That MKK, he's a versatile boy. He's still up the top there. Raging Beard in 4th, 2-2-1, 5th. Let's try and improve our time. YouTube felt the titwinkle. I did used to play hockey, web guy Mike. I did occasionally knock into people. Could someone post me some ice cubes? It's a bit bloody warm. Don't tell me you're allowed to go on the inside. That's not illegal. Should we try it next lap and see if we get away with it? Surely that's not legal, and surely it's not faster. Ice cubes in the trousers. Let's get freezer pack. Sit on some freezer packs. Freeze your bottom to the sim rig. Should mod a refrigerator into the bottom of the sim rig. Hello, Mr. Trigson. It's allowed. Surely that's... Seems a bit dodgy. Oh, come on, that's just a hack. I got off on 1.5 seconds somehow. Oh, I don't know if it is faster. Off-road. Well, apparently track cutting's not been moderated on this circuit properly. The whole track is in play. Oh, I've got an idea. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Little Whiting's gone on holiday. Oh no. Well, you know, maybe if we can gain. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess that cuts it too much. Maybe it took too much advantage of the circuit. I know. I thought I got away with it. Maybe we can go through that chicane. So try that. Get one more lap in here. Depends where Magical Charlie decides. Oh, not enough fuel. Ah. Okay. Yeah, there are some track limits on here. I don't know, Baker. Mistakes were made. It's the heat. It's the heat. Yeah, I can't take it. It's too hot to think. Oh dear. We still haven't hit 30. Still haven't hit 30 degrees. Oh no, we've just hit it. We've just hit 28 degrees. A new temperature record in the bunker. Not bad. If I pass out, you can call an ambulance. 28. Dave syndrome makes you pick poor tracks. I think I've been living with Dave syndrome all the time. Woo. Qualifying session over. VP Isaac, well done. That MKK second. Daniel, I'm in third. Well done, guys. It's because I'm in a basement and there's nowhere for the heat to go to. Got my 2 computers, 1080 Ti, direct drive wheel. Oh, hang on, let me... Here we go, guys. Freestanding aircon required for the 3 days of the year that it's warm. I know. Hey guys, it's so hot in here because of the insane simulator. Wind tunnel. Well, I've got the Sim Racing Studio fans blowing on me, so as long as I'm moving, we're good. That's what you need. We'll get some ice water after this race. Okay, here we go. Inside line.
One on your right. Still on your right. You're clear.
Traffic cone. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I slid a bit there. Murder. I'm sorry. Winkled. 100% it winkled. I'm sorry. Oh no, no. Karma. Karma.
Rear corner, right side. Still on your right rear. Okay, clear. Right side. All clear. Car on your left.
Ah!
Still there, left side.
I can't look left. Where? I can't. Oh, there he is.
Car on your right.
Whoa! No! We get stuck together because of the net code. Watch out.
Still too wide. Right side. You're clear.
Racing line. It's so ridiculous. Oh, he's still there. Wheel contact. This is the most ridiculous race we've had so far this evening.
One on your left.
Maybe that's what makes this track fun.
Still there.
Ah!
Clear.
I sold him a line. It's that MKK nibbling away at my radical carbon fibre. All car in front's drifting. A bit loose. He's gone. TVG 1993. He's kebab shopped himself.
One lane back.
Oh my God, we're on the podium as cargo in front goes into the wall. He's Dandy Highwayman.
Two lanes back.
Dandy Highwayman does not know about the hack. They should have done. They should have covered this in the race briefing.
One lane back. Watch your mirrors. On your right rear. Clear. You're clear.
Oh my God.
Lane back.
Most ridiculous racing line in the history of motorsport.
Clear now.
Oh, we're in second place, guys. It's happening. It's happening.
He's on your right.
Ow! Dandy Highwayman.
Too wide.
Oh, murder! Murder in front. What's going on? Oh no! Dandy Highwayman's lost it, but he's caught it. Is this? Where is he? Oh, he's on the left.
You're clear.
Oh no! Netcode. That wasn't my fault. That was netcode. There was a little bit of a titwinkle. That was the netcode bugging out there. It was totally the netcode. Guilty. That was the netcode. Inside line. There's no rules when it comes to this. No rules. No rules. No rules when it comes to Roval racing. Oh, Dandy's going in the wall. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Halfway back. Left side. All clear.
See, Dandy's still going. Dandy's got a bulletproof radical.
Back left corner. Clear. Right rear.
Drift it.
One right. Clear.
Good job that MKK getting out of the way. Oh no! The reverse entry! Reverse entry drift! Oh, that MK winkled me! No! That was a perfectly clean reverse entry drift of that corner. If it wasn't for that MKK driving into me, oh, I mean, come on. Perfect reverse entry drift. I think that's that MKK is guilty for ruining the reverse entry radical drift. I mean, you put on a show, and what do you get for it? Not guilty, hey, nah. What a line. That was curbing. I put my brake on the curbing. Oh, who's that? Raging Beard. Oh, come on. Ban him. I mean, if someone's doing a reverse entry drift mid-race in front of you, you can't just drive into them. Look at my time marks on the road. I think it should be mandatory to have at least one reverse entry drift per race, just to make it spectacular.
Keep the lane back.
Who's behind us? Oh no, that MKK's back behind us. Self-winkled.
One lane back. One left. Clear.
Oh, what a line.
Car right.
Grady Beard under pressure now. Holy 7th place. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no. Oh, I'm on the wrong road. What was that? Okay. I don't know what went on there. Seventh place back in front of us. Mega Winkle. Double Winkle. Somewhat dangerous, that. Let's go for the cut across here. Oh no! Reverse entry! Oh, look at that. Comes back. Thank you, Radical, for the ultimate stability there. Tyres should be shredded. Easy. Easy going drive here. Nice and easy. I think we should try and take out some traffic cones whilst we're at it. How many traffic cones can we get in a single lap? R.I.P. headphone users. Oh dear, this has been ridiculous. Oh. I wonder why this track isn't more popular. Such a sensible and nicely flowing circuit. Traffic cone. Oh no, that's not the right race circuit. I had to get the traffic cone. Oh, we're getting quite a few of them. He went flying! He went flying! Oh dear. Oh, this has been a total disaster. Oh, Dragon Mod, see you. Oh, this has been a total failure, this race. This is the worst track. Might as well get this traffic cone. See if we can nudge it onto the road. I mean, whoever designed this track needs to be shot. Ah, the traffic cone's immovable. Okay, we'll do Brands Hatch next. Alright, Tailgamer Muscle Boy, I'm here. P8M3's run out of fuel. This has been an absolute disaster. We'll see you, Dragon Model. Have a good time. Oh, I mean, bloody hell. More traffic cones. This is possibly the worst circuit in Project Cars. No, well, I don't know. Maybe not. I was trying to get all the traffic cones here. Just... I guess infield circuits are good for driver training because there's the runoff there. So there's not that much risk that the car's going to get damaged. Traffic cone physics are really good. Oh, we've caught it! Guys, we're carrying the traffic cone with us. I didn't even know this was possible. Unbelievable. We're carrying the cone home. Look at that. Ultimate traffic cone drive. Oh, as soon as we turn, we lose it. Typical. Can't even carry the traffic cones. Avoid Gamma Muscle. Car looks really nice. I can't take this circuit. I mean, it's nicely modelled. It's got like a dirt track here as well, look. It's got like a rallycross. There's a rallycross infield. Well, it's marked out. Maybe it's meant to be just a car park. We see all the lines. Maybe it's just a car park. I mean, who thought this would be a good idea to build this circuit? You can't hold this in a drift on the dirt, I don't think. You can't, the tyres don't move now. Oh, can we get in the pit lane? Ah. Well, that was terrible. That was the worst race we've had this year. We need some Brands Hatch medicine. I regret loading that circuit. I just couldn't take it. Whose idea was it to do that track? Surely it wasn't mine. Dave syndrome. full blown Dave syndrome. Well done, VP Isaac, free Archon and the Dandy Highwayman Smiler. Oh dear, that was an awful circuit. Oh no, that MK ruined your race. It's all right. It was the worst track. It's given me the will to eat salt. Oh, I'd rather not, is he? I'd rather not. Or we could do though. Why not? Yeah, let's do it. Can't be worse than that. There we go. Silverstone in the wet at night. Oh dear. Oh bloody hell. Where are you, Silverstone? Look, Izzy's made a decision there. Preemptive strike. No other cars, only radicals. Storm at night. Okay, this is gonna be nice and sensible. Not be able to see anything at all. Right. There we go, guys. Sensible race. This is this is his fault. This is what happens when we take suggestions from the chat room. Oh, I need a bowl of cereal or something. I need something cold. I'm literally just shutting down here. I feel like I'm on a desert island, but there's no water. Oh God! I feel like I'm in a sauna. Simulation damage. I can't change it mid-session, can I? Full damage. Who's going to survive? Full damage. Here we go. Maybe mechanical failures as well. There we go. Everything's on. Right. I've set that on. Refresh DLC Project Cars 2. Oh dear. I need to pop to the loo. I need to get a bowl of cereal or something, so I just anything cold. I'll be back in a second, guys. Get ready for Winklefest. Winklefest.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is a public service announcement from the Butterfly of Racing Simulator Etiquette. Please, do not engage in dangerous activities such as obscene corner cutting, traffic cone mutilation, or any other offensive behavior as seen in this stream. Guilty.
Hello. Thanks, Sim Official. Thank you, Sim Official. Well, it's probably a good thing the 8th S is going to be absolute carnage. David in a pint glass. Well, when's the 11th? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, you can probably come over on the 11th. 11th. I'm free on the 11th. Yeah, that's alright. Hotel's open on the 11th. Well, you know, sometimes you've got to fill yourself up. Pedal looks cool. Hello, Zero Fox. Guys, I'm seriously overheating. I think I'm going mental. I've drunk about 5 litres of water today. Dave syndrome in the house. Hey, Ryuri Sam. Yeah, I've got the. I've got some water actually. I'll be back in a second. pro tip, get water bottles, fill them halfway up, and store them in your freezer at an angle. Then they freeze, and then you pour water in them, and you get a nice cold instant drink in a nice water bottle. But yeah, I might have to stop racing after this. I think I'm overheating. Might have to plug in the flight sim. We could fly somewhere. That'd be nice and chilled out. I've literally got the Sim Racing Studio fans on full whack. I've got a dehumidifier with a big fan in front of it blowing the cold air from the dehumidifier. It's absolutely bloody boiling. It's because it's humid as well. Even though it's got it down to it says 37 on the dehumidifier, and it says 49 on here. But yeah, look, it's literally 49%, which is fine. Anything below 55, anything below 60% humidity is alright. But 28 degrees
go.
basically.
This is an official announcement.
Oh, not again.
Please do not repeat the stunts on this stream, as they are performed by a professional. By professional, we mean a professional shaved lab monkey. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for the donation, dude. Oh, this is beautiful. This is like, we should drive like this more often. This is 100% England. No, I've got a vent at the top that blows more air in than the window open anyway. It's like a vent with a giant fan on it. It's just that the heat can't escape. Even if I open the window, I'd need to like make a hole in the ceiling. Oh, this is good. N64 simulator. Oh, hello. I feel like I've gone back in time. Oh, he's just gone DeLorean, that car. Oh no. Hello, Full House Gaming. Gotta get one lap in here, otherwise we're in trouble. Nice drift by the car in front there. It's hard to hear. I was going to say, the rain sound effect's a little bit loud. It's like someone's pouring rice on a foil sheet. It's making me feel a bit cooler though, which is nice. I'll be wearing an anorak. Oh, thank you.
1, go.
Oh.
This is a public service announcement.
No.
This stream has been very halal. Please like and subscribe for more epic adventures into Project Cars 2 land. Sometimes we also do AC too. It is the best sim. Gamer Muscle will deny it, but he knows. The end. Boobies.
Thanks for the donation, Izzy. Or Chili Dog, whoever that was. Oh my god, let's see the circuit. Thanks for the jump scare. Come on, car. It's a good way to learn a track, this, because you're forced to know exactly what it is in you without being able to see anything. Third second, 7th place. 13. That's an improvement. Hey Sim Racing Dad, how's it going? Butter, Sim Racing Dad is in the room. He's got kids in the sim rig. Should he throw the kids out the window and keep his sim rig for himself? That's the question he asks himself every single day. Or train the kids up so you don't have to sim race. Will and Dad. Oh look, all the dads are out. It's turned into Dad Stream. Welcome, Dads. Sunday afternoon, escape from everybody at 9 PM, Dads. Oh, finally, I've got some time to myself. What will I do? Oh, watch the bold man in the sim rig.
3, 2,
Yannick
1,
MX2.
go.
The sprinkler goes.
That's really good.
A Rothocopter goes soy 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 soy.
That's a good one. I like the sprinkler. Thank you. Thanks for the support, dude. Oh bloody hell, I could do with the sprinkler on my face. I'll put the jinx bottom on my groin. It's condensing on the bottle. Fresh mountain water! Groin cooling water. Was it a French sprinkler? Was that a French sprinkler or a Because the French sprinklers are more impressive than the English sprinklers. The French have those massive ones. Don't really see that many sprinklers around the UK because it's normally raining. VP Isaac, well done. Free arch on. Smiler, good job, guys. Well, I'm just at the back there. Don't mind me. Get ready for nighttime thunderstorm. How many laps was it? I can't remember. 6 laps. Playing it safe. Here we go. Get ready for a wet one. When it's 30C here, it's cooling down. Well, no, I'm not used to it while sim racing. I'm all right when I'm outdoors. It's just indoors and warm I don't get. Remember, guys, full damage is on here.
3, 2,
Chili
1, go!
Oh dear.
I would be more than happy to sprinkle your face. All this wet racing is making things rather moist.
Oh my
Come to Toulouse
God.
and I am sure Antoine and I can show you a thing or two.
Thanks, Chili Dog. That's great. Really appreciate that. Is that easy? Bloody hell, guys. Come on. It's ready up. Moist like a fresh bit of sponge cake. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be our last race. We might do some flight simming after this, but I'm struggling. I'm too weak. Weak and pathetic. I don't know, they found the channel. It's nothing to do with me. Here we go. Wet race spectacle. Full damage is on. Full damage. Contacts and it's race over.
3, 2,
thanks, Yannick.
1, go!
The lawnmower goes shershi area.
What? That didn't make any sense. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Silverstone. British weather mode. Oh! Oh, look at that on the limit braking there. Oh no, cars behind me contacted. Still got 4 wheels. Come on. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, we survived it. There's a big puddle there, guys. There's a big puddle there. Oh, my God. We were so close to going into him. Oh, saved. Direct drive wheel. Thank you. Oh, dear. Well, we've still got 4 wheels. Full damage. Full lightning bolts. Watch out for the puddles.
Three, two,
Oh, Fresh
one,
Fox.
go!
Moist.
Thanks, Thanks for the moist donation. Oh, no, there's another puddle. It's wet. There's another car in the wall. The track is waterlogged, guys. Watch out, there goes another victim. We're in glorious 7th place. Moist 7th place. Nice and easy. Thanks, Fez, for the donation there. Let's hope for more pause in between. can't remember where that big patch of water was.
Three, two, one,
Yannick!
go!
Last one. Blown €7 again on this again, but you let me winkle my titties. I'm firing Mike. Tack 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 tick tick tick. No ammo.
3, 2,
Oh, what's going
one,
on, guys?
go.
Come on, dude.
More sprinkles
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Would you like to hear more racist jokes? If you
No.
do, you should be ashamed, as that is rather offensive and insensitive to ethnic minorities.
Exactly.
Please reflect on why you'd hold such prejudices and hopefully improve yourself as a person.
Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you, Yannick. Thanks for the donation, dude. Squeezed. Oh, there's a big puddle there. We're going all right here, considering the conditions. Okay. Dear.
You're good. All clear. Left side. Clear. 2 lanes back. Half lane back.
Oh, back at the sick place now, electrical
Your
number.
mirrors. Keep looking.
Oh, there's puddles everywhere. This is better. These conditions are more fun and interesting to drive than that bloody Roval circuit. This is actually quite enjoyable in its own way. I mean, the big deep puzzles are a bit ridiculous, but you know, it's different. Oh dear. Come on, catch your CR2 here. Whoa! I did not see that puddle. Well, maybe Full House Gaming, but I don't know. I like doing stuff on YouTube. Maybe we could if I do it, we'll like pre-announce it. It's a shame it gets copyrighted on YouTube. It's quite a nice thing to have. Especially if we can just have Vinu Malesh and Chiru playing all night long. my god. Because my channel's mostly YouTube videos, and it automatically saves things on YouTube. Oh, we got a car failure. So it makes sense just to have everything on YouTube. YouTube chat's easier as well, the way I've integrated it and everything, and then people subscribe to us. We've got like 70 sponsors on YouTube. Pretty good. Oh, a bit of a Jamworth here. Look at this, it's all happening. It's like the Russian World Cup Spanish match. I think his car's damaged. Yeah, I wouldn't do it as a regular thing. Yeah, well, Twitch has better stuff for people to do micro donations and things. I don't understand why YouTube doesn't do that. Like their cheers and things. Well, this is, the more British the simulator gets, the better we'll do. Need a kettle in the car. Okay, the road's getting a bit slippy here. Microtransaction. Oh, it's a little bit slippy there. Are we catching? Oh, is his car damaged? We might be catching, guys. .5 seconds. Push, push, push. .1 seconds. Come on. Oh, tippy toes. Oh dear. Oh, look how much faster we are in a straight line. Oh, big puddle there. Come on. Can't back off the throttle. All in. All in. Come on, podium. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, turn back out of the puddle. Oh, no, he's... Oh. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh, we got third. Amazing. See, the rain just helps us go faster, you know. Still have the goggly eyes left. Put them on the pet. I don't know where they are. I do have some. Yeah, well, I started off pretty far back, so natural British conditions. There you go. It's we just need this as a mode. I need a button on my steering wheel that activates bad weather. Can't race in the sun. I have to. British race cars need buckets in, need watering cans in front of the front wheels that pour water on them so that British drivers can cope. Thanks, David Wright. Welcome as well. Yeah, we need to ban that MKK. It's too good. A lot of people got damage in that race. Hey, K3N. So, I'm thinking I might do a little bit of Flight Simulator to chill out because I can't move my hands anymore. I've got a heat stroke. That was really good fun though. Quite like to do another race in the wet. But I think we'll save it for another day. I think we can go over to X-Plane 11 for a bit. Hopefully it still works. What do you think, guys? Chill out for a bit on X-Plane 11? We can fly somewhere nice. Should we fly to France or something? Where should we fly to? Who lives close? Toulouse is a bit bloody far to fly. That'd take a few hours in a Cessna. Who lives? I refunded Isle of Man TT. Didn't like it. I gave up on it. My AC's at 28C and Dick Bus was dying. Fly to Lille. We could do. We could get a bottle of wine from Paris. Thanks for driving, guys. Really good fun racing. Let's have a look. Fly to the moon and back. I need to get my... I've got this controller here. Let's just see if it's all plugged in. Yeah. Okay. Should just be a case of plugging it in. Oh, I've just lost all my chat windows and everything. 1 second, guys. There it is. Right. Let's put this over here. Get my flight stick out. not sure if my license on Flight Sim is still valid, so I'll have to check that as well. Chair muscle. Let's have a look. Alright, Roy San, thanks for popping in and watching and everything. Join the chat room. Maybe have a good night's sleep. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Where do I install Flight Sim to? That's the question here. I say Flight Sim, X-Plane 11. X-Plane 11. Not expecting this to work. I won't do the update. Oh, it's got my code on it. Hey, Al's Leeds. Yeah, we do drive all the cars really. Drive everything. Right, I'm gonna start and stop the stream. We're back in a second. I'm just gonna restart it for X-Plane. Thanks everyone that's watched this driving stream though in Project Cars 2. Oh dear God. Yeah. I hope you have a good night, those of you that leave us. Those of you that aren't interested in flying in my sim rig across the world. But those of you that are, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in a minute. We're just going to quickly change the thumbnail. It'll literally be 2 minutes. I'm going to start and stop it so I can change the game so people don't get confused. Cheers, guys. In a minute.